Okay, so I'm going to talk to you guys about, not the business. No. Not the business. I'm going to talk to you guys about organic acid testing. Yes. I often want you guys to understand epigenetics, right? So the reason why I would even show my physique, it is connected to the title, which is organic acid testing, which is really about manipulating your genetics, your epigenetics, to, as you age, instead of being incredibly catabolic and breaking down, you're in that nice homeostatic catabolic and anabolic balance. And as you get older, I keep hearing from people who are within 1 to 10 years of my age range as far as being older, as this is what happens when you get older. And I'm like, in your reality, in the matrix. So if you want to, beyond dropping body fat, like really who cares, you know, it's just really about staying fit, staying sharp, being emotionally balanced, right? Being strong. That's what it's about, because if you're emotionally strong, then you're physically strong and you are beautiful from the inside out, right? So corny, but literally when you split somebody's body open and all of the enzymatic responses and cellular reactions and organs, you want to function at optimal level, and then that's going to affect how you look on the outside and how you feel on the inside. So the way to kind of like get a head start of what's going on. Why are you working so hard at the gym and don't get the gains? Why do you still, guys who like diet, just carry that fat right there all the way to the flank fat? Why do you feel so tired? Why do you crash at 1? Why do you crash at 3? Why do you crash an hour after you wake up in the morning? Why do you want to hit snooze? Why? You all have this crap. And when I see guys at the gym who've got their heads like shaved quite close, I can see all of the redness in the scalp, all the skin issues, the estrogen dominance in women, always. Big here, big thighs, and then of course if your body fat's higher, you're carrying a lot of the body fat here. A woman was like, oh, my triceps are, you know, flapping, and I'm like, okay. You know, people think of this as like a weight gain, weight loss thing. It's way more complicated than that. And the more complicated the body appears to be, the more simplified it is, at least to me. It's pretty black and white. Treat your body bad, your body treats you bad. As that, you know, if you treat it bad, it's not going to respond properly. So organic acid testing gives you like what the H-E-double-L is going on. It gives you that, you know, that light switch moment, that Oprah aha moment. Yes. So, so people are saying, well, do I do an organic acid test before I try keto? And I'm like, you don't have to do it before, but definitely at some point in your keto adaptation, if you're not adapting, there's something metabolically wrong with you. You are not metabolically sound. So you want to go dig deeper. You can dig deeper to your lifestyle habits, which if you're not methylating or you're not detoxing, all you have to do is get to sleep and eat well. You know, mind the quality of foods that are going in the body. Like, that's a huge paramount jump. So, you know, if you don't have every single piece of vitamin or equipment or mineral, at least you have a start to stop choking your body from all this crap. So I took this Uber yesterday, and this woman was like, she said, oh, I'm getting old, and I said, I was talking about methylating and detoxification, and I said, you know, every single thing that you eat that your body has to digest is going to affect what you look like, even on the face. Period. Everything around your face is affected by your organs, especially your gut. You know, you've got liver, kidney, colon in it. It's all right here. So essentially, if you learn how to like filter out and detoxify and unjunkify the systems that detox, then you'll see a cooling off of the inflammation in the face and the deep foraging in the face and the dark spots and the circles and all this kind of stuff. So, but here we go. Enough of this vanity. So you want to be able to kind of like when it comes to fat loss, have beta oxidation. You want to have lipolysis. You want to be able to break down fat and use it as a viable source of fuel into the Krebs cycle, which is the energy cycle of your body. You want it to be able to get into your brain. You want to be able to see what's going on with methylation, with bad genes that are flipped on and good genes that are flipped off, and if you have the ability to detoxify, right? And your detoxification pathways like your liver, kidney, colon. And then you want to see if you have good neurotransmitter. What is it? Turnover. That's it. It's neurotransmitter turnover. You know, are you low serotonin? Are you depressed? Do you have poor impulse control? Do you want to sleep all day? Are you foggy brained? These things matter. Do you have hard time sleeping? You know, we've got the front, middle, back brain. Like, are they all in balance? You also want to check for gut bacterial overgrowth. And you also want to check for glutathione production, which is the internal antioxidant. So, like, basically, can you fight free radical damage? Can you fight free radical damage? Are your red and white blood cells on par? Are your organs functioning and detoxifying? Do you have good cell turnover rates? Right? Are your adrenals functioning? Are you cortisol driven? Are you an adrenaline junkie? Can you poop? You know, do you crash? Do you have chronic fatigue syndrome all day long? Whatever it is, that's what an organic acid test is really great to find out, because when you're trying to do a ketogenic protocol and you're like, why am I losing proteins in my urine? And some of you guys just have so much uric acid build up and your proteins are coming out in your urine. Like, you got to look at the quality. Like, people are drinking protein shakes and they're just creating like issues with their liver, kidney, and they're not able to detoxify all that protein, and then it's like appearing in your urine. That's an inflammatory response, and if your body is inflamed, you can't keto adapt. It's just the way it is. And it takes exponentially longer to adapt. These are things that we need to consider. I know. Should you do an organic acid test? Oh, hell yes. Should you do one to keto adapt? Yeah. You should do a comprehensive urinalysis, and that's going to really give you a breakdown of all those things, like neurotransmitter turnover and your internal glutathione and metabolites, all the metabolites in your urine, and detoxification, if you're malabsorptive, if you got a gut inflammation or gut dysbiosis, candida and parasites. Like, this stuff is going to clog up the machine, and you want to get all fit and young and energized while your body's got to go over to all this junk and try to fix it. How's it going to repair all this stuff, all this other stuff that's going to put you at optimal health? It's not. It's just going to try to burn the fire over here, and here you're trying to be a faster runner, lift harder at the gym, get that figure. Oh my God, it's so fabulous. And you're not going to get that. It's not about genetics, guys. This is not genetics. This is freaking genetics, and never get it twisted. So I remind people, all my videos, I'm nearly 50. In a very short squirt of time, I will be 50 years of age. In less than a year and a half. So, with me being a pro skateboarder with all my injuries, and all the poor diet I had before, and the fact that I used to be a night owl, there's metabolic damage. Or poor quality foods and detoxification pathways. There's definitely damage. But I can do whatever, or I will do whatever it takes to cross that bridge over to ketosis land. So it's not about the goal of being in highly keto adapted. It's fixing your body so it'll function to obtain that adaptation. That's really the journey. So if you guys want to learn more, and don't forget, I'm going to South Africa tomorrow. Yes! By the time you watch this video, I will already be there because I'm going to time load these videos. So going to South Africa, I am going to talk about ketogenesis. I'm going to do some research. I'm going to do some interviews. I'm very excited about it. I've always wanted to go to South Africa for the last 20 years. I'm finally going. You guys know I love to travel. I need to change my mind and realize that I am lucky as I live here in LA, that don't sweat the small stuff. That's what I'm saying. You can go see the whole journey and capture it on Periscope, which is Steph the Business, to find me. And I'm going to talk live to you guys through the whole trip. And I'll show you Africa. Show you how I'm able to eat and travel abroad. Also, you can catch me on my Facebook. I'll be posting there and continuing to post about the body and ketogenesis. And you can go to my Instagram, where it's all the fun pics. Or you can go to my website. I have all brand new downloadable keto plans. I've been working 3 weeks solid on them. I started writing my ultimate the guide to get into ketosis ebook, and I saw my old plans. I was like, nope, those need to be revised first. They're ready. They're all ready to go. There's 3 revised diets, 2 brand new diets, especially histamine intolerance, intermittent fasting. I've got the metabolically damaged, average to fit, and vegetarian keto plans. Plus, I'm finally selling a small recipe document. Yay! Finally! So go to my website, stephanieperson.com. I will be back in May for consultation bookings. So people are like, I can't book. And I'm like, because I'm going to be gone. And I'm going to be expanding my horizons. Yes. Peace out, guys.